Well, he died in 2016, so I'm guessing around 13, 14,
Okay.
somewhere around in there.
I remember getting dirt. They
Oh
used to
yeah,
haul some dirt.
this thing right here has done just about everything. It hadn't been touched since he's the one who left it sitting right here just like this, and this is where it's been ever since.
Well, ain't that interesting?
I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about it. I know the gist of it.
Right.
I mean, I didn't never work on it or anything, but I know that this is his makeshift gas tank right here for the back
Okay.
engine. He took the original tank off,
Okay.
and so he used that for the gas, and
Okay.
then the key. I mean, you know where that's located at up there and
Yeah.
everything. So
Okay.
the now the front, that's a different deal. There, I know he had an engine to put in the front for about the last probably 5 years. He had it. He pulled it everywhere.
Okay.
He moved it, which he didn't move it a whole lot, but
Right.
he'd take that bucket and swing around here and swing it out there and put it in the ground and pull himself up.
An old county grader. I mean, an old county one. He probably
That's right. Yeah,
picked up.
he actually bought it from the Geneva County Road and Bridge
Okay.
Department.
I thought that was probably the case.
Yeah, and I couldn't tell you the year of when he bought it. Ooh.
Been a while, ain't it?
Yeah, Lord, I won't say. I don't even know. I wouldn't know where to begin. I could look back in his diary
No,
and tell you the exact time, but
that's okay. It was just it's been a while.
oh yeah. My biggest thing I want to get. I don't know how much this boom weighs, but somehow I've got to get it on the ground. If I
Okay.
don't, it's going to end up breaking, or
Okay.
either that cable's going to break one, and if it ever falls, it won't never be no more good.
Right.
Come over here and look to try to figure out a way to get that on the ground without it running, you know. But I don't know how in the world you would have to pick it up to release the tension on the cables to be able to lay it down, but I don't know how much that weighs.
It probably not a lot of weight, but slam it to the ground and snap it right there if you didn't ease it down for sure.
And I thought about getting somebody with a crane that could come over here and I could climb up it and tie it off up there, you know, and they could pick it up enough to take the weight off of it and then ease it down
Right.
if I had to.
Well, hopefully we can get it running and let itself ease itself down.
Yep. Yep. I run it a little bit whenever I was 16, 17, 18. And then after that, I hadn't really touched it. So it's a different animal compared to everything
Yeah,
nowadays.
you gotta hold your tongue right and have your foot set over here in the right place.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you how many times he would be trying to teach me, and I'd let that thing under every bit of that cable take off out yonder, and we'd have to re-spool it every bit back up. Maybe it'll work out for you.
Well, we'll see. We're gonna give it a try. Yeah, you could tell he was pulling it because he's got his axles popped out.
Oh yeah.
Well, all right, we're gonna get at it,
All right,
Jody, and I'll holler at you. Hopefully, we can have some luck, and you'll hear it bust off here in a minute.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll be around.
Well, it's not a Detroit. I was hoping it had a Detroit diesel in it. It's a gas burner. I know people can look at it right now and tell what type of engine that is. I don't know. But hopefully it'll tell us as we go look into it. But it's an old Batam Dragline. I guess that would be Shield. Guess that's pronounced of that. Shield Bantam. But it's an old Geneva County drag line. I don't know if Jacob was recording when the owner was walking us around. His granddaddy bought this from the Geneva County Bridge and Road Department. He couldn't remember exactly when it was, but it was a long time ago. And he thinks it's been about 10 years since it was ran. And we rode by here several times on the paved road. It's just right there. You might could see it through the things. I noticed it's sitting out here, and I said I'd like to try to check on that one day. And I would go watch the ball games on Friday night, watch my son play over here in Samson. And I've seen this guy at the ball games before, and when I met him just then, he knew who my son was, and so it's a small world. But what he really wants to do, wants to see if we can get it started and maybe try to get this boom down, take the stress off the cable. He's worried about maybe the cables going out and the boom slamming down and breaking the boom. You can see it's been sitting a while. Water had set in here and just, rusted that, condensation, or I don't know if water would got in there and just weaken that. That can be fixed, no problem. I'm pretty sure it's not for sale, but I know a lot of you know, but Jacob probably don't know. What he would do, he would pick this up and he would swing out there, and the weight of the bucket would be in the dirt, and this winch right here, while it was on the ground, he would take this winch right here and pull it to him, and then the bucket would fill up, and then he would lift it out of the ground. Somehow or another, there's a control up there that when he got ready to dump it, this would let it hinge on these little old chains right here. I believe I'm right about that. Yeah, there's where the cable's hooked up to the chain to pull it. Hey, all that might have been that might have actually been on the same thing. I don't know. Maybe we can get it to lift up and we can just see how it hooks up. But I think he dug this dirt. He sold dirt. We bought some dirt from him years ago logging. His old dump trucks right there that he used to haul it on. And he dug his ponds and everything around here, and I guess that's what he was doing right here when he got this dug. He was going to make a pond here. So let's see if we can get this thing started and get this boom to, let's see if we can get it to operate. We know that the engine in the carrier don't work. He had the axles out, and he wasn't worried about it. His grandson said he'd throw it around there, and he'd just take it and just pull himself forward when he needed to inch forward or pull it around. And this has got a key in it too. It probably would have started.
It's got a nest in here.
Does it?
Somewhere.
Okay. All right, we let them have it. Got to get in from the other side to get. All right, well, here's I do not see any walls-nets in here. Here's some information right here. Clean that off. I can't see it, but there's the going in. Okay. There's the spark plugs look good on it. We'll clean out the points and all that. Make sure we get a good connection. There's his switch. Turn it over. I think it moves. This right here moves any. Feel like it's turning. Squirrel's nest. Let's get ready. Oh yeah, I seen it turning in for sure. I guess that's the filler, but see if we can find the oil stick. I stopped by and got a couple of gallons of gas. There's oil pressure and heat temperature. Got a key in it, so this thing will probably start. Pretty sure one of them to break. I don't want to pull it and release the boom. Let's see what he got in the toolbox. Batteries, I guess, go on your side, don't they? I see the hot cable.
This cable doesn't go very far.
Yeah. What in the world?
You have to set it like right here.
That's right. We'll have to find the ground. Okay. Let's see what it'll do. We both missed it. There it is. This thing's making oil. I guess we can just back right here.
I'll be right there.
Okay.
Little gas cans all scattered about.
Yeah. That's probably his fuel supply. But we'll get rid of that gas in that. Dang, that was stressful. We'll get rid of that gas in here. Put some new gas in it. It's been a while. I believe over the years that has deteriorated. We got Keith pulling up. He's there. I don't know what we're gonna call him. We can't really say what we call him on the air. This is a family-friendly channel. What kind of engine's that?
Either a red seal or a continental. Good sail on the other side of the block.
A red seal?
Yeah.
Or a continental? On the operator side?
Yeah, it'd be rode on the block.
Okay. We hunted the oil stick for a little while.
Is it stuck?
No, it's free.
You'll be doing something to the carburetor before you crank it.
That
Yeah,
the choke, ain't it? Or is that the throw? Yeah.
There's a lever somewhere on this thing right here. Broke it off. Something temporary on it, but takes that clutch out of gear.
Yeah.
So if any of them clutches up on these drums and stuff, come around and slap it with that bucket.
But it's yeah, just take the, yeah, I see the lever. I see the lever. Yeah, there's a little, there it is. Now we.
Take it out. See all them bands and all. Now can you get Jody's mom over here? Yeah, running. She was standing up, man. She wasn't big enough to sit in the seat and reach nothing. Running this basket.
And running it, huh?
There's the, looks like the tag on the motor right there.
Where?
Up where I kind of worked that alternator and got the tag. Is she sparking?
Don't know yet. We're about to get it, Jacob. If you'll hand me that.
Put a battery on it. Take that wire out of the middle of that stripper.
Okay. Jacob, let's get the other battery that's got the set right there. Yeah. Right there.
Oh shit.
Yeah. All right. There's the ground. And here's the cost. And you said you want to stick your tongue to this?
So you pull that wire out
Yeah.
and let him open his mouth and put that on his tongue.
You put it right here.
Yeah, you ain't well nothing getting into you, are you? False connection.
Yeah, okay. All right, try that. Woo. All right. Hang on. Jacob, will you hand me a pair of ice cream?
They say that would never be for sale.
All right, go ahead.
That's cold wire in your hand. Just hold that little copper end of it in your hand.
I ain't doing no.
Fire?
Do not think so.
You
All
can't,
right.
you can't touch it. You got to hold it away from it.
Is all right to hold it?
Yeah.
All right. No.
Fire. Pull your screw cap off and get out your little toenail file.
Jacob, will you get that file we bought out of the cab?
You remember that?
The
Case tractor? Remember that case tractor?
I do.
Remember what I showed you?
About the separating the.
Get that off. Oh, your points open or closed?
Man, I need a flashlight.
You got anything?
I got one in the truck.
They're closed.
Man, I just had them right here. Oh, here they are. Oh, you got.
Going there between them. Hold your pile flat there, honeycomb, like this. I can't hold everything.
Go back and forth like that.
Either way, up and down or back and forth. If you want to just hold your pile up straight. If you don't, you won't pile them flat.
Yeah.
Look at you.
I just want to make sure for the ones that may not know what we're doing right now.
Switch your key on up there, take it. You ain't got to try to crank it, just switch it on.
Okay.
Okay. It must not be on. Pump it over just a little bit. Just close them points back up.
There it went. I seen fire then.
Yeah, but where's your coil wire?
Do what now?
Hold your coil wire off something, see if it's a sparking.
Yep.
All right, switch it off.
Switch it.
Oh, my,
This is
killing me. Oh!
this is what there you go, Jacob. Set that back.
I'll put it back together there. With it, Wiley.
This is called the
Hey.
hey.
Could you just take that off?
I did.
We'll quit trying to put it on backwards. We got a notch.
Oh, you're talking about it goes a certain way.
I'll put your rotor on.
Yeah.
Click the cap back on. It goes a certain way too, so it's all in that notch.
Yeah.
You got ether?
I got ether? I don't think I do. If I do, it's... All right.
Put your coil wire back in.
Okay.
I don't see no ether. Oh.
I think I took it out to...
Oh, there's some.
Uh-oh. Got some.
They're over.
All right, Jacob, I'll hold it while you...
It's smoking right there.
Hang on just a minute. Do what, Jacob?
It's smoking right where you're looking. Yeah.
Right in here. Yeah, that's just them wires. Ooh, that's hot.
Turn it over again.
Hang on. That's loose. Let's tighten this up. That's tight.
Turn it over and see if it's still firing.
All right, Jacob, spin it over. I'll switch it off.
Spin her over.
Oh.
Put her back, switch her off, put her back together.
All right.
You know, I charge $5. Hey, what are you doing? We just went through that.
Yeah. I'm blind, Keith.
You got the notch in the right place.
Yeah.
Rotor on.
This right here is it. What as it spins, it's putting fire.
Okay. You see this?
Yeah.
That's where your coil wire hooks. You see this? That sits in there like that.
Right.
As it spins, as that coil and points breaking that coil fire, it's on one of them other pegs. And that sends that fire to that plug.
And what plug which puts fire on there makes
Whatever the firing order is on it.
Yeah.
I think it's 153624.
It's 153624.
Somewhere in that range. Can you get that on?
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, I think something like that. Push it with your hand, you feel it fall in that notch groove. That little notch it falls in.
This side. All right. All right, Jacob.
Fire in the hole.
Hit it.
Yeah.
Trying to fire away.
I thought it would.
Go ahead.
Come on.
Quit firing. We got them.
What am I not done that?
That old corrosion that gets on sometimes is hard to get off.
Okay.
They might take them out and go get a new set. It's real bad, and I can't get my head up in there.
Let's see. They're closed. It's sparking. Yeah. Turn it off.
It's off now.
Okay. You trying to light your old dad up, ain't you? That just tickled Keith.
You see that old white stuff still getting on that board? Wipe that off on your pants.
Yeah.
Clean it off. So all you doing is rubbing it back on there.
I've been breaking the file, putting the new stuff on it.
Fire again.
Firing again?
Now, you know what may be happening?
What?
Where's that little metal cover?
Do it now?
Little metal cover. See if that one's touching. That in there, that'll stop it from firing. Spin her one more time.
Spin it and see if it'll.
Put the rotor button back on there.
That's good. Do you have that on?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Fire in the hole.
Fire in the hole. She fired then.
Hit it.
You ready?
Beat up. How long for what?
Before you be back around.
Probably out of lunch.
Okay.
We'll take it apart. Hope we don't turn the gas.
Well, did you do that, or it just finally got some air? And yeah, we're gonna take the carburetor off, and Keith is gonna meet us after lunch at his place, just to go through it, make sure it's not clogged up. Because this thing, well, y'all seen it. It's ready to go now. Hopefully it'll just, there it went, right there. So just set that down to the side. Now if you'll take that 9/16, just get on those right there. We'll drop the,
This one?
yeah, I think it's gonna take the opening of it. Come to you. Probably just put your, there you go.
This thing just tighter and tighter the closer it got.
Yeah. Well, that's been a while since that's been off. Oh. Try not to mess that gasket up if possible. All right, let's get it unhooked. There you go. Okay. Well, there that is. These things wasn't very tight. One of them was. You just low speed jet.
Yeah, when you put that back in. Hey. My voice.
Probably do. Probably do.
That's not good right there.
That loosened it up now.
That's how you don't want to put it somewhere.
Huh?
Yeah, boy, that thing is gonna be done good. Alright, take the car over the bump side, it's gonna lift it up on that. That gas is coming to the top of the rock, so you can get on the cold road. I don't know, Wally. Okay. Bump that out. You'll take a lead in like that. You see that?
I did.
Boy, it's cool.
That's what the high speed was
No, that's the needle seat. That's what
needed.
controls the level of the gas in the carburetor.
Yeah.
Now, when you take one of these apart and they're used, and you want to reuse it, you know them big old kitchen matches?
Yeah.
Stick that in the end of the drill and stick it in that hole and polish that hole with that wood stick. I do it even with a brand wood. Because sometimes with a seat by with a wood, if you'll polish it with that piece of wood, it won't seat by. And that's the door key. I know you keep shooting to buy gas. Take that out. Not just the gas, you gotta buy the whole kit. You can probably, the Zenith carburetor, you can probably get the number off of it. You can buy one for about $38, brand new off the internet. And you can't buy a rebuild kit for that carburetor for that. We'll deal with all that later. Alright. You see that jet?
I do.
So we're gonna need a wide screwdriver to get that one. A wide button.
Like that. How about that one?
Oh, now what did I just teach you a minute
Bump
ago?
it, bump it.
You're no good, don't want to get sideways. You got it in there flat.
Don't feel like it.
You ain't got that thing in there flat.
Well, that's corroded up, ain't it? Yeah, well.
There you go. Now that thing would have peeled out if you hadn't bumped on it.
You talking about like what we used to do in high school, peeling out?
If it that would have been hell to get out of there, wouldn't have done that. That's not this, is it?
Stop that.
That's it.
Let's
You
see
see that?
that.
Make sure the hose on your side where that gas actually gets in it.
Right there. Yeah.
I'll get that out.
Ah. What? Wrench? That's my old crescent wrench.
Yeah, that'd be better than what you doing.
Yeah, it's all in there too.
Ethanol.
Boy, that was gummed up right there.
Look at that, Wiley.
Look at that.
Put that on your tongue and taste it.
Look at that. That's tar. Feel that, Rick? That's tar, just like tar. That's that gas gummed up like that. Little bit.
There you go. Man.
You might find a rebuild kit.
Oh yeah.
Everything looking on it? Just need.
See all these little tiny holes right here?
Yeah.
All they all stopped up right.
Yeah.
Well, this is where it sucks the gas up. Right here, the hole. It sucks the gas up through there. And this and goes up. You open that up. Oh, back and pull that gas out of there.
And this float controls the height in the bowl.
Right.
And that's just, as you burn it, it bring more, need more.
So we want to get all that on. If you shake these things to then rattle the water or gas on and just
Throw them away.
alright, let's just see how bad them holes is. We edited that out, don't worry. That's what we do. You don't know what you missing.
What that looks like.
This is half done. There's where I work the most at.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a marbles. That's got the plate on it too.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't need the lights till you don't have to take it. I can give you some of that copper wire. But now that there, you know, you can reuse that stuff. You can polish it with cotton. Here, put it on up there close to it. I'll put it up there in the light.
Stays busy around here.
Oh, you practice, Sean.
Somebody's put pliers on it, but I'll do that in right there.
Well, that made a difference, didn't it?
Now, did you want it?
No, it's good. No, we'll keep it like that.
Yeah, put it in that box with you. You can have that strap.
Well, I got.
Well, you know,
Okay.
then we get your bucket.
Let's look at that before you put it in there.
See them little holes in the side?
Yeah.
That's what makes it bubble. And the bottom them holes down there that nobody thinks about.
Right.
See there?
I do.
It is actually to drain the water out of the stuff. But see that thing somehow it creates a bubble and it'll bloop, bloop. And like the thing that goes there that is for the holes for your ears.
Right. Yeah.
See, that's how that thing fits. Now right there, I mean, I'll give you a piece of that copper wire. See them?
Yeah. Okay.
What's that go on?
A carburetor for a tractor with a gas burner in it or something.
Well, that's what it is. We actually got an old Geneva County Bantam.
See how that stuff won't work if it's soft. That's why they use inner tube at mortuary. So they cut your name out in that inner tube at the mortuary and then they sandblast that out of that rock. They don't grind it out, they sandblast it out.
We're trying to start that, get that old Bantam that Hamp Pridgeon had over there.
Oh, the dang won't really.
Yeah, we got it started yesterday, but we just run it off ether.
Well, see this? Well, that's not really good unless you got that upper cylinder lubricant either. See, there you're going to get it. You'll probably have to put a little ether on this.
Yeah, we'll get it.
I mean, I'm gonna hit it one more time. Dang. Okay. I just gotta hit straight down right there, son.
It's time consuming, but it's not too slow either.
Ain't that slack on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if they get a hole in them, you can take them to a good jeweler and he can fix them. They got a little thing that'll swell that little thing of poof.
Yeah.
But you can put it in water and it's soap. It'll clean it right up if it's straight. This ain't straight here. It just melt it. There's your two holes when they first built it. It just takes that good oil off, that's all it does. A little bit of that sand on my hand will help it clean it a little bit.
I don't see air bubbles.
Yeah, you won't, but see, we'll take this piece of metal right here, we'll lay it in it, and we'll see if it floats when we get through that other. I gotta wash my hands.
Okay.
Look out, Bertie. You can paint it what color you want it now.
All right.
That's it. It ain't gonna be enough to hurt nothing.
Smells good.
Oh, I love paint.
Yeah. That looks a little different, don't it?
Yeah, that's been bent, but I'd be very careful. I'd have 2 pair of pliers.
Right. Look at that.
Yeah. Look at that purple powder, what it did there.
I had planned to make this one video, but Jody's mother passed away the following day. And I don't know when we're going to go back. She was 58 years old. Her name was Lisa Jones. She ran this drag line for years and years, loading that truck that you'll see later on, a glimpse of later on in the video. And I was actually going to ask Jody, once we got it running and idling, if she could come operate it. I don't know if Lisa had got sick or passed away unexpectedly, but let's keep her family in our prayers and thoughts. And I'm going to add the obituary in the video, and you could see where it says in there, for years she was in charge of working the drag line and haul us countless loads of dirt all over the county.